Trouble here, but this pace has been so very, very quick. Look at the speed of Bramati on the left, Lucas on the right, and Mike Kluge trying to intrude in the middle. Kluge, another great all-rounder and former world champion. He won his first world title in Koksijde in Belgium in 1994, beaten last year by Dieter Runkel, the Swiss champion, and still looking for that elusive gold medal. So Grunendahl running on the left. Mannion is still with us on the right. So are the two terrors from Italy, Pontoni and Bramati. They're right up there.
Managing to stay near the front, and this is the kind of circuit I think that would suit him. But you know, he has become the Raymond Poulidor of cyclocross. He's married to the daughter of Raymond Poulidor, who's regarded in France as being the eternal second, and I think
second in all of those championships, and after each one we're treated to the tears of about how it will never be able to repeat the performance, and here he is still riding. And still Bramati is going to prove to be the man to beat. He's taken all the confidence from a terrific winter campaign in both the World Cup competition and the Super Prestige competition. Those are the two major competitions throughout the winter in world cyclocross riding. One of them has 9 races and the other one has 7 races, and Bramati has excelled in both.
Well, just as I was saying that Van der Poel was riding a very cunning race by sitting back in the wheels there, he's the man making the reaction there behind Bramati, but joined almost immediately, in fact, by Dernies, the Danish rider. This is a chance again just to look at the incredible power of Luca Bramati. The technique as he leaps across there, straight onto the saddle. He will have adjusted his gears before he did this, before he went over the bunny hops, so that he would be in the ideal gear to take away again and then just accelerate over the top. There's the time gap coming through at the moment, just 4 seconds. Next set of bunny hops here. This time he'll change a machine. Now, you can change a machine, but you cannot take more than 5 steps in cyclocross. Otherwise, that will be regarded as an illegal bicycle change and you'll be eliminated from the event.
There's Dernies, he takes the same. And one tactic we have yet to see, which isn't allowed.
But you know, Pontoni is a winner. He's not thinking about his nationality at the moment. All he's thinking about is this is the last chance he's got of taking the World Championships. He hasn't won the World Championships since he won it back in Leeds in 1992, you know, and there he is. The shadow of him can just be seen over the crest of the hill, and he may well just get across to these two leaders. But Adrie van der Poel now in control. He realizes he's got to do it now.
Do quite so much pacemaking here because Bramati, his face never tells us anything. He's never looked like a man in trouble at all. A big effort to grab a fresh bike. Van der Poel has turned down the chance of a bike, and Pontoni is still bringing the rest back up to his own teammate.
Well, it's still round about 5 or 6 seconds. He realizes now he has to get across. He's looked across to see where, in fact, they're going to have to come up against the men in orange, though. They really have dominated this year. This is Richard Grunendahl on the front. A little bit further back in the orange jersey of the Netherlands is Adrie van der Poel, the outgoing champion. First obstacles of this year's championship, and already in 2nd and 3rd position there. We've got a problem with the cameraman trying to get one of the early mechanics out of the way. This is such an important part of the course. In fact, the mechanics getting in front of the television cameras there, realizing that a mechanical incident at this stage of the game could really lose you the title.
Well, there's the shot of all the
anguish.
Well, it's becoming a challenge between the two of them, and which one is going to become the king of Italy, because since Renato Longo there hasn't been too many victories coming the way of the Italians. The two that spring to mind is Vito.
He must be thinking now back to that second lap there, where he in fact was riding alongside Pontoni at the front of affairs. I think he had a little bit of a bad patch, and then he was blown out by this man who's really piling the pressure on at the moment.
This is the gaggle of action at the back, being led by Adrie van der Poel, who is only
57 seconds behind, but he's come all the way through the field into that place, and it may well be that he's going to come up with a last